Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against Chicago, that's the fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
So the Hornets starting five. They've got Javon Carter. He's out there with Miller. Naz Reid out there with Knipple. And it's Salon in at the 4. And for Denver, in the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the 3.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jokic lays it up and banks it in. Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals, Doris. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
Now here's Miller. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, Brandon Miller letting you know he's got a little handle in his game.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Miller outside. Reid sets a screen. From the stripe. And another basket for Charlotte.
Wow, that's where the quick release of Brandon Miller helps.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Here's Carter. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Murray passes to Jokic, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Knipple, 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Miller can't get it to go.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Pass to Jokic. To the paint. Back to Murray. Now Jokic. Back to Murray. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Reid, the screen on Murray. Pass to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Carter against Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Now here's Carter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. 5th, Jamal Murray.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. White comes in for Carter. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's White. Pass to Diabate. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Now here's Gordon. Murray passes to Jokic. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 6 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. James is checked in for Charlotte. White finds James. To the middle. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hornets making a switch here. Simpson's checked in.
Number 25.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Pass to Murray. Going inside, and there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Freeman Liberty's checked in for Simpson.
Charlotte substitution.
Shot clock at 5. Jokic, good. Give him 8.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Hornets trail by 4. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Jokic. Give him 8.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. Just doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
50 seconds left in the first. Outside White. Charlotte, no good that time either. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. 6-point lead. Inside. Here's Gordon. Back to Jokic.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact. Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. And Jokic drops them both.
You have to love how fearless they play. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. White with it. No points so far. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Gordon with a steal. Murray passes to Jokic. Stolen by Miller. Over Murray. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Denver Nuggets, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Now here's Gordon. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Miller. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
There is a wiry strength to Brandon Miller. Powers right through the contact.
Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." BA, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. So it's Denver now. The Hornets making their last shot. It's hauled in by White.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
James passes to White. Miller against Brown. Here's the pick. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
The Nuggets lead by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's Jokic. He's got 14. Gordon can't hit. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Pass to Miller. Covered by Jokic. Clock at 6. Here's White. Takes it inside. And the layup falls. Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And here's Brown. Gordon outside. Denver moving it around. Outside Murray. Releases. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Hornets trail by 4. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The motor of Coby White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, BA. For someone who is quick and can jump and has
Last year in the NBA, 5th, Jamal Murray.
very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Reed for 3. Hits the trifecta. Reed's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Here's Jokic, and there's a 3-second violation. The Hornets making a switch here. White's checked in.
Charlotte substitution. Number 5. Coby White.
Charlotte trailing. Pass to Salah. Now Reed. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the left side wing. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Hornets trail by 3. Outside Reed. Pass to Knipple from downtown. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Watson. Jokic the screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Watson missing.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Knipple with a bucket.
Is showing off his passing skills. White sends the ball right into the hands of a ready three-point shooter.
Now here's Jokic. 18 points for him. Pass to Murray. Gordon outside. Here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Over Carter. And it comes off the front of the rim. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Reed, covered by Jokic. They get it back. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Back to Watson. Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. Takes a three. Here's Jokic. Reed with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. To the inside. Here's Reed. And that one drops for him. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he...
Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Javon Carter is out there with Miller. Then it's Knipple. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Salon in at the 4.
I mean, I can't do Jokic with the next level awareness.
Carter, the pass to Reed. No good with the triple. Denver in the lead. Jokic in the post. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Jokic. Defense is right there. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's Miller from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Miller's got 9.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Jokic with a screen on Carter. And the dunk by Jokic.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Rejected by Jokic.
Nice timing there from Jokic to read the play and get the denial at the cup.
And it's Watson missing. Charlotte is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Carter finds Reed. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Jokic.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Yeah?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Jokic. He's got 22. Pass to Watson. Denver moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. And again, it's Denver missing. For Charlotte, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Carter from outside. On target from range. Carter's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic against Reed. Back to Murray. He shoots it. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one. The Hornets with a lead. Inside. Here's Reed. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Reed's got 9 points.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle. Here's Knipple, defended by Watson. Excellent defense there from Watson. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Back to Gordon. Murray for 3. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Jokic.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. 5th on the list, the Nuggets.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Covered by Jokic. James outside. Brown against White. Shoots over Brown. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gordon outside. Back to Jokic. Pass to Johnson. Here's Gordon for the lead. That shot off. Here's McNeely, covered by Johnson. White looking it over. Here's McNeely. Here's Diabate, defended by Gordon. And so the ball out of bounds. McNeely touched it last.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Jokic up top. The kick out to Johnson. Shoots over White. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Diabate. For 3, James. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Denver up 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Johnson is out there with Christian Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Watson. Tries from 6 feet. Gordon, the pass to Watson. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller on the wing. Guarded by Brown. Miller against Brown. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Denver in the lead. Outside Johnson. Pass to Gordon. To the paint. Jokic in the post. Deflected! Miller outside. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Brown against White. Jokic passes to Watson. Outside Johnson. Down low. 5 on the clock. Outside Watson. And here's Gordon from the arc. James with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to White. Johnson against Miller. To the middle. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Denver, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And let's go to the sidelines for a report on Jamal Murray. Allie, what's his status?
Guys, I was able to talk with Denver's head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Now here's Jokic. White with the steal. Here's James. Outside Miller. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open James. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. They kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Watson. Now Jokic. Now Johnson. It's Jokic, high post. Can't get it.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
James! No good from 3! Nuggets trail by 3. Let's loose the 3. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
As always, Allie, thank you. Now here's Miller, the 19-footer. Oh, no good! Here's Gordon. Outside Brown. Now Jokic. And he slams it down.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Miller against Johnson. Carter outside. Here's Miller. Oh, nice move. Oh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Knippel. The 15-footer. The bucket is good!
They turn to Brandon Miller in a big spot, and he delivers.
Gordon with it. A thunderous his two-hander with authority. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has.
Miller against Johnson. Miller left side. Outside Reed. The 11-footer. Jokic pulls it down. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Denver. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. And here's Miller.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why... Gordon, right side. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Brandon Miller.